Hi everyone, I'm Isabel Thornton, Executive Director of Restoration Housing. We're at 920 Stewart Avenue today in the Belmont neighborhood of Southeast Roanoke. We're going to do a hard hat tour, starting with the front porch. This house, as you can see, is deep in the restoration phase. We're right now getting ready to restore the historic trim and siding, which is behind me on the front porch. This siding was covered with vinyl for several decades, and part of the work that we do is, of course, to bring everything back to what it originally would have looked like. So we removed the vinyl, and several of the other features of the front porch were also covered with aluminum sheathing and other sections of vinyl around the windows. So we're basically just taking everything off the exterior that wasn't original, and then trying to rebuild it where needed. In some cases, things were protected by the aluminum and the vinyl. In other cases, it did a little bit of damage. So you can see here, possibly there's some nails that were helping to keep the vinyl attached to the original siding. So we're basically taking out all the nails, and by we, I mean my contractor, filling them in and then scraping and repainting to bring the house back. It's going to be a real laborious effort with the nails, but we actually ultimately liked the color of the light blue vinyl that was here before, and we're going to repaint it back to a light blue color once we're finished. So I'm really excited to see the front porch come back, and this house is like all of our houses, over 100 years old. It'll look more like what it was here originally, and what it was supposed to look like. So follow me, we're going to go inside and do a tour of the interior. Let's go. Okay, we're upstairs now. This is one of two units that's going to be a family-sized unit. So what you can see behind me are a lot of original historic doors, windows, trim, door frames. We've got it all here kind of in limbo, waiting to go back up. So the nice thing about this property is kind of what I referred to earlier, which is that the previous owner did a lot of preventative maintenance. And he recently, probably within the last 10 years, had done a great job restoring the roof, and the ceilings are in great shape. So unlike our other properties, there's not a lot of water damage, and we have all these great historic features: trim, doors, windows, mantles, the historic railing on the stairs is all in great condition, and we're able to preserve it all. But right now we're in the process of roughing in new electrical, mechanical, and plumbing. And once those pieces go in, then the walls go in, and then we can put this all back up. So it's just holding tight here until we're ready. But we're not that far off, believe it or not. I think when people see construction at this phase, it looks like we're really far out. But once you get the roughing in, it tends to come together pretty quickly. All right, so let's go downstairs and talk to our contractor, Deep. Let's go. Okay, everyone, we are here with Deep Khan, who is with TBS Construction, helping us with this project and the lead on the project here every day. We have not worked with TBS before, but we're having a great experience so far. And I'm interested, knowing Deep, he's had quite a bit of experience both with historic houses, historic buildings, residential. How does this house compare to some of your previous projects?
Well, it's definitely different. I think when you come into a home like this, you find a lot of stuff that you don't see otherwise. Some of the framing here is quite different.
Like, so the framing in this house in particular is one version on the bottom and another version on the top, right?
That's correct. It's actually balloon framed in some areas, whereas it's not in others.
That's
which
very
is
rare.
Very unusual.
Our houses tend to have kind of a theme of very unusual finds once you dig deep into them. So as far as historic, so you probably find that with a lot of historic properties you work on, but are some of the other ones you worked on typically larger commercial properties?
Yeah, some of the past ones have been bigger, but they tend to present the same challenges.
Yeah.
With things being done along the way and different than what you would expect.
And you basically go into it knowing you're going to be finding some little gems as you go. Yeah. We're getting used to that slowly as well. But yeah, we've had a great experience with you guys so far. So thank you for all your patience and help with this project. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on this tour. I can't wait for this property to finish up later this summer. When it's complete, we're going to move in 2 families, making what we call 60% of the area median income, which is an affordable rent to meet these families' income needs. They're going to have 2 high-quality units with 2 full bathrooms, new kitchens, new appliances, ceramic tile flooring, all these things that we think really make a high-quality product, which is all that we really care about, affordable and high quality. These 2 families will be here and live in a house that's over 100 years old, large yard, large backyard, nice front porch. So all the amenities of a single family home that we feel we can bring to this great historic home. So thank you again. Stay tuned. When we complete the project, we'll do a before and after, and we hope that you'll get a chance to check it out. Thanks.